Hey guys, it is Miss Chalk Diva 80 here, coming to you with another video. And today's topic is the secret. All right, so if you want to know what the secret is, stay tuned. All right, so getting into it, first and foremost, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my subscribers. Welcome back to my new audience. If this is the first time you're coming back to check me out, and subscribe, definitely subscribe so you can be part of the Miss Chalk Diva 80 channel, and hit the bell so you can be notified when I am posting a video. So the secret I'm talking about is a video, I believe it's also a book that came out like in the mid to late 2000s. And they first appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show back then. And it was a panel of people that really spoke about, speaking positive things into existence and seeing how it manifests into your life. So basically, if you're looking to be wealthy, if you're looking to be successful, if you're looking for a beautiful marriage and a beautiful family, and you're also looking for just pure happiness in your life, these are things that you profess, and in turn it'll come back, but there's a process to it. So again, they were on Oprah Winfrey. I remember when they came on the Oprah Winfrey Show. I remember, I want to say I was in my 20s. So I was definitely like, wow, this is an awesome thing, and how can we accomplish it? I got the book. I remember when I got the book. I could be wrong. I was probably maybe a little younger I want to honestly say that I was in my early 20s and late teens when this came out, but I could be wrong. I really don't remember when the Oprah Winfrey Show actually ended. So it's sometime around then, like I think it was season 21, her season 20, 21, something like that. Sorry, I digress. But anyway, I've always known about The Secret. I thought it was a great form of setting up your goals in life and what you want to accomplish in life. The only thing is, which is proof of what The Secret is all about, is how sometimes you can be off track. Sometimes you're not in the right mental state to ask for the things that you want. You can want all you want, but if you're not thinking about it all the time, if you're not developing some kind of visualization mentally on what you want and how you going to accomplish it, it just won't manifest. It won't go your way, basically. Also about The Secret, it's on Netflix. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, it's on Netflix. Watch it. I believe it's an hour and a half maybe of a video. Take notes. I can't tell you how many times I have watched The Secret on Netflix. I really can't. I think at one time I was the state of mind I was in, and I want to say last year. It was last year, maybe around this time, I was so like desperate for a change in my life, because I was just sick of the way that my life was going, and the way that I was doing things just wasn't panning out the way I wanted it to pan out. So I discovered that The Secret was on Netflix, and I was like, oh snap, okay, I remember The Secret. I remember when I saw it on the Oprah Winfrey Show and everything else. And if you go on YouTube, you'll see various videos of laws of attraction. So that's basically what it is. Laws of attraction. You want to attract your goals. You want to attract your success. Whatever it is, you want to attract it. So I started watching it like maybe once every week, and now I'm just at a point at this, and then I would stop watching it, give it a rest, think about the stuff I watched on that movie, and try to figure out how can I move forward with it. Everything plays a part with the state of mind that you are in. And so I was really trying to get the state of my mind on that track of attracting positivity and attracting the goals that I want to accomplish in life. So I watched the movie a lot. I watched The Secret tons of time. I think at this point, I'm watching it at least once a month. Once every other month, once a month, whatever, you know what I mean? It's a really great way to reset. If you're like, you know what, things in life is just not going my way, I don't know what's going on, let me watch The Secret so I can reset my thought process and figure out where I want to go and how I want to move forward now. Everything definitely depends on your state of mind. The one thing I appreciate watching The Secret is how it discusses you attract whatever you put out. So it's not only just good. You can wish all you want. I'm sorry, let me not use the word wish. You can profess, you can ask the universe, as they put it, anything you want. I want this is what I want, this is what I profess, this is what I'm asking for. And you can contradict yourself because either you really 100% do not believe what you're putting out there that you can achieve to come to you, and it contradicts yourself. So you have to think, you have to believe it, you have to visualize it, right? And that's just some of the things that it does point out in this video. What else it points out is that you do attract what you get. So if you're a worrisome person, yeah, you're gonna get that. I don't want to be late to work. I don't want to be late to work. You're gonna be late to work. I don't want to catch every red light. I don't want to be stuck in traffic. Whatever you profess, whatever you put out into the universe, you do get. All right. I do also believe that, that's their ordeal of what they put out, of The Secret. What I mean is, putting things out so you can receive. But I also feel like praying to God. I was raised in a very strict religious household. And, one thing my mother always said is God willing, and I do believe everything is done God willing, I hope to get this new car because I've been having issues with my old car. God willing, God willing, God willing, Also, you can't just say it. You have to put actions behind it. So if you are a religious person and you're praying to God and everything, I feel like you have to also give to God. If you have not gone to, if you're not serving him the right way you're supposed to be serving him, you can't really expect too much to be coming back to you. You can't expect all your prayers to come out. Prayer is everything, but everybody say prayer is everything, and it is, but it's not one-sided either. So if you're gonna pray for something, you have to also do something in God's. You have to do something for God, basically. Do something good show him. I guess a good example would be, giving back to the community, depending on your level of what you believe in. And I'm just throwing a random example. If you wanted to give back to the community, like let's say you have a canned food drive for the community, if you have, and that's what really it is. If you show God that you're trying to help others, love thy neighbor, I feel like he can bless you in the end on whatever you're praying for him to do for you. And that's just an example I'm just throwing out there. But with The Secret, it works the same way too. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to get me a Mercedes-Benz, and you think it's going to appear. It's not going to appear. It's something you have to think about. It's something you have to visualize. You can't just say, I want just a Mercedes Benz. How do you want your Mercedes Benz to look? You know, what's the material, what's the interior is going to look like? How are you going to achieve that? Are you going to, you know, if I work and I do this many hours and I figure out the cost, the monthly cost that I want for the car and what I can afford, it's a lot of detail that goes into it. So that's basically what the secret is. I did write down some notes that I wanted to just point out. So basically it's the laws of attraction, right? Like I mentioned already. And it always works with you believing in what you're asking for too. Visualization, that is the main thing. So what I took from out of The Secret was a vision board. They talk about this vision board, and there's a guy in there that's talking about how he made a vision board every year. Okay, it appears that way because he talks about his original vision board of a house he wanted. He was able to move into that house 5 years later. And he had a box full of vision boards. And he goes into the story about how when he was moving into this next house, this new house that he had gotten renovated for over a year, and you know, he was going through some of his things, and he happened to come across the original vision board that he created. And the house that he was living in was one of the houses that he had on that first original vision board. So it was just encouraging to see that, because it's like, okay, it worked for him, and it was all a work. And you know what? He did that just to see if it would work for him too. I was introduced to the idea of vision boards over 10 years ago. So I've always known about vision boards, but I didn't believe in it. I didn't believe in it. And I'm just being honest. I did not, you know, it was like, oh yeah, I would love to have that. And I would love to accomplish this. And I would love to accomplish that. But I didn't believe in it. I didn't. And I have a vision board left in my parents' house that I created. That's still there. And when I looked at it, I was there. My mother was telling me there were some things in the house. I seen it recently, or sometime last year. Not the last time I was at the house, but it was the last time I seen that original vision board I created a year ago. And there's still some things on there that I want to accomplish. I just didn't believe about it then, but now I believe in it now. Okay. So I will insert one of my vision boards at the end of this video, and walk you through what my ideas were and everything else. So I definitely made one last year, 2019. And I'll just give you a quick summary of it. It was about finishing up a degree, and I was in a course at the time that I did accomplish. It's about doing that so I can accomplish making more money. There was also a big house on there. I love big, beautiful houses because my family has a history of always doing yearly trips together as a big family. I always envisioned getting a big house that felt like a vacation, you know, and I feel like it would be the spot where my family and friends would want to come and visit me a lot, because it has all the amenities, or it has the idea that they're on vacation basically, but I live there, you know, and that's just something I've always wanted, a nice big house, you know, all the nice places we've gone to and visited, you know, I never wanted to have that feeling stop. And it's a great feeling to just go somewhere nice, different, but it's a great feeling to live there too. So that's my idea. You know, when people say, hey, if you win that lottery, what would you do? I would buy me a big house that is paid for, and all I have to do is just pay the taxes for. Like, that's what I would like to do with a portion of that lottery if I won a lottery, you know, just hypothetically speaking. So my vision board, back to my vision board. I have on there getting married. I have in there a bridal dress, the ring, what kind of marriage I want. I want a black love marriage. I want that, but that may not pan out for me. The point is, I want love. I want a marriage. I want a husband. I want a kid. Friendship, people I can count on, and stuff like that. There's things also on that vision board that, you know, I just want to start in my 5-year plan, basically. You know, another thing I did that I got from The Secret was, and I saw it on the show Being Mary Jane, and she would put up yellow Post-its and basically write down ideas or stuff that she was professing that she wanted. And I had that on my wall about a year and a half. I want to say 2018. I put up things like stay focused, you can do it, think healthy, you are healthy, and marriage, love, honesty. I would post those kind of words up on my wall, and it would be, and it was I put it on a wall that was right by my door entry, like coming in and out of my apartment, and that was to be a reminder, like to look at before I leave my apartment when going to work or whatever. Whenever I'm leaving my apartment, that was just something as a reminder, like stay focused, Pia, keep going, do you, you know, stuff like that. I just recently took those Post-its off my wall, and I was just telling my friend the other day. She was like, why did you take it off the wall? And I said, I don't need those to be reminders anymore, because I already know I'm that stuff. And that's how my whole mindset shifted within the last year and a half, I'm going to say, with the combination of my vision board, which I still haven't accomplished everything on there, but it's still up on my wall. And when 2020 rung in, I already had made a decision that I wasn't going to make another vision board. I was going to probably hold off another year, because I wanted to give the stuff that I put on vision board 2019 another year, you know. But going back to the Post-its on my wall, I already know I'm those things. I had it up there as a reminder, and now that I know that's who I am and I believe it, I don't need it to be up there anymore as a reminder. And that's what it was, the kickstart, basically, to start putting things in my face. So not only was it a reminder, but it was something that I could believe in, and I believe in it now. I believe in my vision board. It's going to happen. It's going to happen very soon too. I believe that as well. And that's the one thing the notes that I took on now the million times I've watched The Secret, I took notes so I can share a video with you guys about it and encourage people, you know. So you want to just stay away from negative thinking as much as possible. It's going to be a process. It's going to be a process. If I started thinking more, I started thinking about stuff and getting things in line in 2018, and it's 2020, and I'm starting to see a shift in my thinking, guys. And seriously, I had to stop thinking negative. So anger, resentment, depression, guilt, I had to give that up. You know, and it's not that I had to give it. It was just a process of giving it up, because I realized it wasn't doing nothing but bringing me more negativity, and I want to bring in positivity. So I've switched my thinking into gratitude, joy, hope, love, appreciation, gratitude. Let me tell you about gratitude. Gratitude really has me like thankful for a lot of things. all right? And being thankful for what you have will encourage you to be grateful for the other things that you're looking for to manifest in your life. So being grateful, you know, I discussed in one of my last videos about affirmations and, you know, what they say and what they're all about. All of that in combination, you know, the post-its, the affirmations, the positive thinking, and I'm seeing a shift in my thinking. I'm seeing that I love myself more. I'm seeing who are the toxic people in my life. I'm seeing how it's just time for an overall change in things for the better. And yes, I incorporate God in that because, you know, without him, you know, none of us would exist. None of this would be possible. And I show my appreciation. I thank God every day. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you. I mean, it's little things, but seriously, how can you live on with your life without him? That's my opinion, if you believe in God. Or you're spiritual, believe in something that's a higher being than you are. And I say all of this to help encourage people out there. You know, we're all living through a difficult time right now, but keep your head up, stay focused, continue on whatever plan you were ending in 2019 or beginning in 2020. Continue, whether it's health, you want to accomplish to be more healthy, you want to live a more healthy lifestyle, speak it into existence, think about it all the time. I'm not saying you have to be obsessed, but you have to think about it. I'm going to give you a quick example and about, you know, how you think things or how things become materialized after always thinking about it. And I have a few stories I can give you, but there is a person I was thinking about over the weekend, an old friend of mine. This guy I used to be friends with a long time ago. Haven't spoken to him in a while. And we usually speak to each other, you know, 2 or 3 times out of the year. And he's been crossing my mind quite a bit for the last couple of weeks. And I said I was going to give him a call and reach out to him. And would you believe he reached out to me? He called, he texted. Hey P, I haven't heard from you in a while. I'm just checking in on you, hoping you and your family is doing well, blah, blah, blah. Hit me back when you get this. And that is one of the examples, and it's a tiny little example, but that's what I mean. You could be thinking about people, and I'm sure everybody has experienced this. Like, hey, I was just thinking about you, and it was so odd that they reached out to you. And I have experienced that with more than one person too. So, you know, you just want to constantly think about what you want. You have to ask for what you want and believe in it and be ready to receive it. You know, you don't want to contradict yourself all the time when it comes to things that you want to accomplish in your life. And I just wanted to share a couple of resources of how you can do that by you know, using post-its on the wall and things that can encourage you until you become a believer in things for yourself. You know, unfortunately, we're raised in different backgrounds and we have different influences in our lives that has created some of us to have a negative mental thought process. And it's really unfortunate. So you have to figure it out you have to figure out how to be more positive to accomplish what you want. And then there's some people who are raised in negative situations and know they're going to get out of it. You know, I mentioned that in my video, affirmations, how the sun will come out tomorrow. All bad situations don't last forever, but only if you continue to complain and think negative thoughts. Yeah, they're going to last until you're done and tired and you're ready to sing a new tune, basically. So definitely check out The Secret on Netflix, all right? Study it. Study it. Because if you're looking for something different in your life, something positive, a change from what you are constantly finding yourself in, you know, study the video. Take notes, review them, start thinking about what you want out of your future. You know, one more thing before I forget. It talked about negative relationships, right? And it mentioned in there about, let me see what I wrote down. It says you are, sorry guys. Your thoughts and feelings create your life. Your thoughts and feelings create your life. In other words, don't look for happiness. Don't look for someone else to create your happiness. You create your own happiness. So for those who may be in issues and they're going through a little bit of issues in your life with a significant other, a family member, or a friend, or your kids, it mentioned in the video how to write down the things that you appreciate in that person. And ponder on that, and you know, constantly remind yourself, I appreciate when this person does this for me. That's why they're in my life, or that's why this is my husband, this is my wife, these are my kids. And start encouraging it in them, like, you know, I really appreciate when you do this in the household for us as a family. It's encouraging. Keep up the good work. You know, sometimes you have to speak good to people to get good performances, or to erase the bad attitudes and negativity that may be existing in the household, or in the friendship, or in the relationship, or in the family, and in the marriage. In the family. So, I thought that was a really good key thing. Now listen, if you're in a toxic situation and you are in a different mindset than the person you're dealing with, whether it is a friend or someone you're dating, all right, these are people you need to come to the conclusion, should I just leave them alone completely and get them out of my life as I continue on a positive path? Because some people just don't get it, you know, and some people are just on different levels, and it's okay. It's okay. You just have to talk to them in a way so they can understand that, you know what, right now we need a break, or, you know, I need some time to myself because I'm trying to get some things situated. And, you know, hopefully you're not in a situation where they're so obsessed, or they're so controlling, or they're so toxic that they try to keep a hold on you. You have to find the strength to get away from those people. All right. And some may appear or feel they're doing, you know, they act the way they do because they love you, and they'll say things to trap you and make you second guess. But stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself and understand where you stand, and that you are doing this for you, not for anybody else. You're doing it for your own sanity. You're doing it for your own growth. You're doing it so you can be a better person for yourself. And then you can help others. You have to help yourself before you help somebody else. That is a true fact. So, sorry for a long video, but it's needed. This was a needed video that needed the time and the information to get across to people so they can understand what message I'm trying to put out to them to be helpful. And you know, my whole goal is to inspire somebody and help somebody out that might be at home just trying to figure out some things, and they need a little suggestion and a little help. So like this video if it resonates with you. Leave positive comments if you have any if you guys have any suggestions on topics for me that you want me to discuss, or anything possible that is tutorial, easy tutorial, okay, a easy tutorial, put it in my comments box. But definitely thanks for watching the video. All right, I appreciate the support, the subscribers, and I am welcoming more subscribers to come to that was a tongue-tied I had there. I'm welcoming more subscribers to the video. Most definitely hit the bell, please, so you can be notified when I am updating a video. And if anyone wants to do a live chat on a topic, let me know, guys, in the comment box. Have a great day. Be safe out there, and see you guys real soon. Okay, everybody, so real quick, this is my vision board that I did for 2019. And just to give you a quick run, you know, this was my success area where I was going back to school or finishing up a course so I can make more money, living arrangements, living in a nice big house, which I mentioned in the video. This is the marriage one, dating, finding lasting love, being a mother, the whole process. In the middle here, you see fashion and style and traveling. You also see friendships and ageless, and you know, health and finding friends you can count on. So this is just ageless, and children over here, 2 little girls and a boy. I chose Tracee Ellis Ross for youthful and carefree because she is youthful and carefree. And that's what I want to profess in my life, that I look ageless, and I think I'm starting that journey pretty well. So this is just a quick overview of my vision board. And as you see, I have Jehovah Willing on there, as I mentioned about God willing. You want all of these things, God willing. So you see the wedding dress, you see the wedding cake, the wedding rings, all of that. So this is just an example of my vision board and what I profess. And thanks for watching.